You know, I get asked quite often how I feel about using lethal force over property crimes. Basically, how I feel about ending someone's life over a thing. Now, I personally can answer that question quite easily. I wouldn't do it. I won't end someone's life over something that I can measure in dollars. I won't measure dollars against a human life. It's just not something I will do. I couldn't live with myself if I shot someone and I find out, hey, it's a 16, 17-year-old kid whose abusive parents threw him out on the street and now they're just trying to survive. They're trying to steal my lawnmower to sell it for a couple of dollars to buy food or get a hotel room for the night. I couldn't live with myself if I did that, so I'm not going to put myself in that situation. I'm not going to shoot someone over my car, a lawnmower, or a VCR, my dog maybe, but I'm not going to shoot someone over other property, just material things that I can replace. Now, some people will say, well, what if it's something that's sentimental? Well, that's memories. Someone can't steal my memories. The only thing that's going to steal my memories is the inevitable senility that is so rampant in my family. But someone else can't take my memories from me. So I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to use lethal force over property. I'm just not going to do that. Like I said, I'm not going to weigh a human life against something I can replace with a few dollars. Even if it's a few $1,000s, like a car, I'm still not going to do that. Now, a lot of people will say, well, they put themselves in that situation by doing something criminal, by breaking the law. Well, a lot of people break the law every day. It doesn't mean it warrants a death penalty. We wouldn't be okay with the government handing out the death penalty over minor crimes. And I think we should hold ourselves to no less a standard than we'd hold our government to. Now, that's not saying if I went out to stop someone from stealing my car and said, hey, stop stealing my car, and they came at me swinging a hammer or whatever, I wouldn't blow them away, because at that point, they became a threat to me. And that's when I will end you, when you become a threat to me or my family or maybe even another innocent person. But at that point, it's not about property anymore. It's because they're a threat to me personally. Now, a lot of people will hear me say this, and then they'll make the assumption, well, then I guess you're not for it when you hear someone shot a burglar. Well, no, that's a totally different story. I'm all for shooting a burglar. Well, I'm not for it. I'm not like looking forward to it or thinking someone wants to do that, but I understand why someone would do that. Once someone is in my home uninvited, I have to assume that they're there to do me ill or do my family ill. I don't have the luxury of trying to decide, well, why are they in my house? Why are they breaking in here? Why are they being a criminal? Because at that point, I have to assume the worst because I am on the defensive and I have to protect myself and my family. These people have crossed a line when they decided to invade my homestead. When they decided to come into my house without my permission and against my wishes, then they've crossed a line. At that point, it's no longer that they're a threat to my property, it's that they're a threat to me and my family. And I would give anyone the benefit of the doubt if they made the decision that this person is in my home, they are now a threat to me and my family. So to me, it's two totally different things. If you shoot someone over property, you better be able to show in a court of law that you're going to be irreparably harmed by them stealing that property. Because ending someone's life, that's irreparable. But if someone's in your home against your will, and you're on the defensive, and you have to act fast, you don't have the luxury of hoping they're not there to hurt you. You have every right to assume that why else would they be there other than to do you harm. You ain't even my real dad.